video. Thank you for cutting out the more difficult parts of that. It was a rather emotional time. Why do we do this? I think like all the candidates, I had some time to think about what we were doing, but never really thought about standing here and having to talk about it. But it all comes down to motivation. We all had motivation. We all had blood cancers either in our bodies, not like me, or in our family or our loved ones, like Kelly, my wife. But we overcame that. And we had to do these campaigns, you have to be motivated. And you have to have a goal. And Jay Lieberman, who you all, or many of you know very well, is our medical director at Focus Diagnostics. And he had the courage to come to me 48 hours after Kelly died in February to ask me about this campaign, which I had never really known about. We had done the Light the Night, which is a fantastic campaign, and said, would you do this? I said, well, give me a couple days. He said, no, I got to know tomorrow, in Jay's fashion. And I said, well, okay, I'll try to do that. And then he mentioned that you can name a research grant in Kelly's name if you raise $50,000. And I said, shut up. Oh, excuse me. So it took me about 10 milliseconds to say, fine, I'm a scientist by training. And the way we're going to get through this constellation of diseases is through research grants. So I said, fine, we'll match that. Because that gave me the second goal, and that is to have $50,000 to raise. Whether we reached it or not, it didn't make a difference. You need motivation, you need goals, and we had both. And then there's no timely death, I think, out there. And Kelly died just 3 months ago. But this campaign was rather timely. It came right after her death. So there were a lot of people who wanted to extend her legacy. And we did that. And $80,000 was rather beyond my wildest dreams, but it's because of a lot of people, family, friends, and especially my Focus colleagues and Quest colleagues, who were so generous. Involved with companies that do matching gifts. Quest matched everything, and it was thousands of dollars because of all the people who I work with and have been there for 25 years who were so generous in what they've given. So the goal and the motivations have to stay the same. And I think it was at the kickoff dinner that it was a Piper or Amy or somebody said, well, our best job is to be out of a job because we've accomplished what we need to do. Well, in today's economy, I don't want anybody out of a job. But maybe we can move your efforts to other societies, just like we've done with this. Kelly lived probably twice as long as she would have 10 years ago. The goal is to live twice as long 10 years from now. In the case of multiple myeloma, which there is no cure, maybe we can find a cure.
Amen.
But we'll have to keep going and stay motivated and keep the goal, keep the motivation that keeps us going. And my rather lovely daughters behind me, we'll do that. So thank you all. And this, by the way, this is not mine. This is for the other candidates. Your name goes on all of this.